Hey everyone, welcome to another SMP Relatable. For anybody who's dieted, trained hard for something, or goes to the gym, you'll understand how important it is to have a cheat day. A day in which we can reward ourselves without the feeling of guilt or regret. The same thing happens when we're budgeting. If all we're trying to do is save money and pay off debt, our motivation levels are soon going to drop off. So what I wanted to do with you is share with you something my partner and I do to ensure that at least once a month we get to go out, let our hair down, spend money without that feeling of guilt and or regret. Now, I'm not going to go through the weekly budget in its entirety, but this is our weekly budget. And there are two categories in particular that I want to highlight. One being lunches, snacks, and also drinks. The other being miscellaneous, spending money on whatever you want. If you want more information about how this weekly budget works, head over to our videos playlist, look up the budgeting section, and you get everything that you need. But between these two categories, we have $150, and it's the only money that we physically take out as cash to put in our wallets. So between us, we put $75 each into our wallets. Now, when you're first starting out with this, two things are going to happen. I'm going to use my example. The first thing was I couldn't believe how much money I was spending. Because you have physical cash and you're not just tapping here and tapping there, you soon start to realize that how many coffees that you buy, how many snacks or drinks that you buy. In my case, it was buying like a cheeky cheeseburger on the way home. So a twofold item was how much money I was spending, but also what I was putting into my body as well, which I probably shouldn't have been doing. So by default, by cutting down on what I was putting into myself, I was also saving money. Anyway, back to the saving money side. What we started to realize is that we were being left with money in our wallets because everything else had been budgeted for. So what we started to do is we put that money into a jar, which was appropriately named Date Night Yeah Baby. Now, after a couple of months, what we started to realize is that each month we were starting to build up $200, even up to $300 into that jar. Now, I want you to just imagine at the end of the month, you go to your jar or wherever you're stashing it, you put your hand in and you pull out $200, $300. You say to your partner, get dressed, baby, we're going out for the evening. The taxi's paid for, the dinner's paid for, the wine's paid for, the dessert's paid for, and the taxi home is paid for. And then appropriately, you get home and you get onto what this jar really says, yeah, baby. It's amazing not being below that emotional buying line that I've brought up before. When you're spending money and you're staying above the emotional buying line, it motivates you to keep doing what you know you should be doing, and that is rewarding yourself, providing that you're doing the right thing. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and share with your friends and family, and remember, anything worth having in this life, we want to save, make, and protect.